What up with it, y'all? It's Coffee on the Vid. Tapping back in, man. We got a lot to get to. The Diddy trial, of course. Wack100, man. Speaking out on all this ice-ish and just much, much more, man. Almighty suspect. Everyone just trying to hand him L after L with everything that's been going on. But first, y'all see the clip. Y'all see the footage, man. That's Pepper of Salt and Pepper at the awards, right? And everyone's talking about this, and she's 55 years old. You're never supposed to ask a woman her age, but they're like, yo, she's totally unrecognizable. And it's wild because a lot of people were like, yo, was that LaToya Jackson, Lil' Kim? I thought she had a bit of the Wendy Williams in the face look going on, man. And I just don't get what it is with these females doing this over plastic surgery stuff, man. I swear, I believe this stuff is like an addiction, like drugs or anything else. Like, for real, do y'all know what I'm talking about with all this extra out plastic surgery face? They all end up looking the same, as creepy as fuck. But what do y'all think about Pepper there? And then there's that clip that I was talking about, a suspect. I believe he's still locked up at the moment, you know what I mean? From the Brandon situation to losing his job to everything else, it's just been a field day, social network wise, on people just saying suspect is Mr. Elmatic at this moment. And I kind of concur and feel the same way, you know what I mean? Like, he couldn't conduct himself well on that podcast, and that's what a lot of individuals are saying. The narrative here is that it's Dodie 6 and that he pressed suspect and sus wanted no smoke. Now, even though suspect, flucked up, exposed himself as a over emotional suspect ass podcaster over there on the No Jumper platform, I ain't gonna hand him the L on this one. It looked like things got a bit heated, but neither individual was backing down from my perspective. What's your perspective on it all?
Yo, listen, I've been sitting back watching these ice raids. Understand that the government, they got to do their job, but it's kind of like it's targeted. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of a little extreme. Seen today that they surrounded a construction site where the Chicano and the Mexican brothers was on the roof. First thing I thought about is like, damn, they got up this morning to go to work, provide for their family, and now the fear of not seeing their family and going through whatever process it is they had to go through, being deported for whatever reason. Just watching them on that roof, it kind of touched me, man. Hey, listen, as a black man, I haven't had to go through it, but all my life, I've did my research, heard the stories about how my people went through it. To the Chicanos out there, the Hispanics, the ones that are legal, you guys got to stand in the gap. Because you can go places, create petitions, do things that they can't do. And we all need to understand this. It was 46% vote from the Hispanic side. And this side of it was probably the legal ones. But even the legal Hispanics had family on the other side of that border who come across or who can't come across. My thing is this. You can only fight the government so much in the streets. People need to come together, whatever they need to do on the legal side of it, to try to create something to have some type of limits to what they're doing. I heard Trump say the farmers and the people that's working at hotels, he's working on having some type of amnesty for them. I have a team that works for me that's Hispanic. They've been very loyal to me. I've never done anything but good to me. Those of y'all out there, lay low, bro, because it's your own reporting and telling them where you at. Pay attention to what's going on. Let's not do anything in the streets that's going to give them reason to be able to turn it up even more. Those of y'all out there, man, hey, look, I wish y'all the best of luck. Keep your head up. Those people that can help in the right way. And let's not let this thing turn into nothing else. Nothing more than what it already is. Peace and blessings.
And then we got Wack, man, talking about all this ice madness, man. You guys remember a couple years back, all the Wack Southsider talk, I won't sign a Southsider, etc. He let everyone know and showed footage of construction jobs that he was having, added on to his crib and stuff like that. And he's like, yo, I employ all kinds of Mexicans. And here he is now trying to give game, telling them to stand together. And that was wild. Did you hear him say that it's their own individuals telling on them in these ICE raids? Is that true? Like, do y'all believe that to be true? I that's not something that I've heard of. I'm not saying that's not what it is, but I wonder where Wack just gets that from. But real talk, this issue's just been crazy the way it all went down, man. The military being in LA out on the West Coast, it's really something. And Wack saying, yo, those that are legal help out everyone else. I mean, what do you guys think? Can they help everyone else? Can they come together and put something together, some kind of movement to help? I don't know, It's just really truly been something, man, to see all this going down in the military and just everything else. Like, real talk, man, share your thoughts on it and what Wack had to say. And then to close it on out, like I said, the Diddy trial, it's like you can't do the news without having some kind of update on Diddy. And I'm telling y'all, I think Daphne Joy, the Jane Doe that everyone is like exposed as, that's who the Jane Doe is, right? 50 Cent's baby mom. And from Fifth's reactions and stuff too, it seems that's definitely who it is. I've been thinking the prosecution kind of took a L putting her on the stand, because she more or less made it seem like she did it all willingly and was trying to do it to make him jealous. So he would spend more time with her than Young Miami. And then you see here some more info coming out, right? The baby oil, the Astroglide, that was a memed out situation when Diddy's arrest and things from the investigation started to come out. We seen 1,000,001 baby oil memes, right? And peep it. It says Diddy had 200 bottles of baby oil and 900 bottles of Astroglide ready for 50 Cent's baby moms, Gina and Young Miami. And you see right here, next photo, boxes marked Astroglide, 24 boxes. Where were those boxes? This is like from the trial transcript, right? Where were the boxes of Astroglide? Agent Lamone in the garage. Overall, how much bottles of baby oil did you find? 200. How many bottles of Astroglide in 200 South Mapleton? 900. So that's just crazy, man. When you are having freak offs to the point you just say stay stocked up on lube and baby oil, like, you know what I mean? I just wanted to point this out, that this was something that was being memed out, and now here it is being testified on directly in court. It's really something to take in. Like, Diddy, whether he's convicted or not, and let me know if you think he'll be. Like I said, with Cassie, there was a lot of stuff that said, he wasn't trying to let her get away. I truly believe that, right? He pressed her mom's, extorted her out of $20K. He gave it back. He beat her fucking ass. He tried to body kick Cuddy and violated Cuddy's dog and everything else. You know what I mean? But with Daphne, it's a total different situation. You know what I mean? She's like saying she was all with the freak off ish. She's an ex-worker by trade, and she flat out was trying to make him jealous. She wanted his time, more time coming her way, and less going to Young Miami. And then, of course, it also came out that she was involved in another freak off with another rapper, and the internet sleuths have figured it out that it seems to be Ye and Bianca Sansori, man, that the timelines is lining up. So that's going to do it for this one. Hit the comments on all these topics. Whole lot going on. Thanks for tuning in. It's Coffee. I'm going to get with y'all on the next one. Sub up. Let's talk. I'm about here. Peace.